Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Shareholders Company presentation. The headquarters of our company are in the city of Nassau in the Bahamas. Why the Bahamas? Well, there is a very simple answer to that question. It's tax-free. That means that the company is not obligated to pay taxes. Therefore, we're able to provide more income for our associates. The company was founded on the behalf of 12 successful businessmen, 8 Americans and 4 Europeans. These innovators agreed that there is enough money in this world, just that their money was wrongly distributed. This brilliant idea has enabled an excellent earning potential in the future for its new or potential associates. The idea came to life in the year 2001 and in the year 2002 made its way to the internet. In this part of Europe, our first encounter took place in the year 2005 in the city of Rijeka in the Hotel Bonavia in Croatia. Ever since that day, we're following a flawless business plan. I will not tell you that we are the best, but I will let you to be the judge of that and to see it for yourself. We have abandoned the old business ways. Over the internet, Magical gets to work all over the world, and our associates are given a chance to spend the money that they have earned immediately. We don't have to wait for the 1st or the 15th of the month to see our own income or the profit that we have made. So, when an opportunity such as this one shows up, and if you're open and ready to accept it, we can guarantee you success. So why should you join Magic? Okay, let me give you a couple of reasons. Okay, let's say one of the reasons could be your own personal web page. Of course, it's you who gets to choose the name for your page. This page also becomes a promo page for Magic Company, and you're already advertising for this way of web working. Your page works for you 24 hours a day, because every minute and every second anyone can join the company just by seeing your page or hearing a recommendation. Page is translated into 18 languages, so anyone can get all the required information in their own native language. Every web page comes with a web builder available, and that is an excellent tool for making web pages. The math is simple from here. The more web pages you get, the more profit centers you get. What do profit centers do? They bring you profit, of course. Let's say you're choosing to take 3 profit centers. You will have 3 web pages. If you choose to take 7 profit centers, you will have 7 web pages available. But if you take 15 profit centers, you will get 15 web pages. Now, these web pages of yours could also be used for professional presentation, introduction, or advertising for some other businesses, such as restaurants, spas, beauty salons, clubs, or real estate companies. Also, we can rent some of our pages to other companies or even offer to make an advertisement for them and gain extra profit on top of the profit that we have made in Magical. 500 megabytes of available space is more than plenty for building a web page. This entire presentation takes less than 5 megabytes. We choose the language for the web page, and we also have professional icons for fast and easy web page building available. Let's talk about EPS account. EPS account is a virtual or internet account that allows us to make our down payment for the desired number of web pages and become a Magic Company associate. The company uses the very same account to deposit payments for their associates. EPS account can also be used for transferring money from one bank account to another. Let's not forget to mention the low cost of 0.5 cents for any transaction, high safety, swiftness, flexibility, and transparency that EPS account offers. Now, I will answer one of the most popular questions these days. So what exactly is your product? Our product is a web page, but this is not just a web page. This is a web page that brings you profit. And the best part about this web page is you don't have to be a computer wizard, and you don't have to have the knowledge on how to build a web page. Why? Because it's built automatically. All you need to do is to choose the data or info that you're willing to provide on your page. This can be your name, nickname, your alias, surname, your cell phone, anything you would like. How do we operate? Okay, let's talk MLM and binary system of rewarding. This company operates on multi-level internet marketing system and binary system of rewarding. Internet marketing means that you will never have to carry heavy bags with catalogs, books, cleaning products, or vitamins. Why? Because our product is a web page, and with just one click of the mouse, anyone in this world can provide 1 or 15 for themselves. I would also like to present some of the advantages of MLM. We get to choose our associates. We make our own hours. We choose our working method and techniques. We can work in our own country or abroad. Why? Because this is internet marketing, and with low investments, we're given the possibility to make great earnings. Okay, let's talk about 2 ways of earning in MLM. The first one would be active earnings or active profit. Second one would be passive earnings or passive profit. Your active profit comes from your direct or personal recommendation for this company, and your passive profit comes from the recommendation of your associates who are making profit from their recommendations as well. How exactly does the binary system work? Let's try this simple graphic. Every profit center is also a web page. Each and every page has its own name, so when we choose the name for our page, the system adds numbers to our other centers. This is exactly what makes every profit center unique. According to the rule of the binary system, only 2 direct centers can be added under one profit center. One on the left side and one on the right side. That means no 3, 4 or more direct centers. Other centers will be added to available centers underneath those centers, but again, only with 2 direct centers. Because the binary system puts emphasis on the depth and not on the width of the system, we and our associates are given the possibilities of building a huge number of levels in the depth of the systems, providing great earnings not only for ourselves, but for our associates as well, who are operating in the very same manner. This is exactly why more and more MLM companies are using the binary system. And here comes my favorite part, joining the company, aka welcome to Magic. The company had in mind that not everyone will be willing to deposit equal amounts of money for joining Magic, but choosing your package in the beginning will also affect your earnings later on during our cooperation. You can join our company with 7 profit centers or 7 web pages, or 15 profit centers or 15 web pages, but only for 365 days. Why 365 days? Well, that's the best part, so we'll talk about it later on. Let's try like this. This is our profit center, or 3 profit centers, or 7 profit centers, or 15 profit centers. Okay, let's talk numbers. These are the benefits of choosing more profit centers. Let's say that one of our friends or relatives choose a package of 15 profit centers or 15 web pages, just like we did. Our friend or relative comes to the left side of our first available profit center. Then, when one of our new business associates takes the other available spot in our first available center, our profit center just made 45 euros. How? The very same rules applies to each and every single associate or business partner, regardless whether they joined the company 5 years, 5 months, or 5 days ago. Okay, 9 profit centers or 9 web pages brings you profit of 15 euros, and that doesn't mean that you need 9 business associates. Someone can take 3, 7, or 15 centers, and this is exactly where the rule of binary system comes into the picture. Calculation and payment cannot come from one side. It can come only from 2 sides that are in balance, 1 towards 3 or 2 towards 3, or the other way around, 6 from your left side and 3 from your right side, or 3 from your left side and 6 from your right side. The system will automatically choose the option that will bring you more profit. Okay, too much numbers, so let's do it this way. we have two hands. So, when a person uses the left hand more than the right one, we call that being left-handed. Or, when the person uses the right hand more than the left one, we call that being right-handed. But none of us can say that we don't need the other hand. The very same applies for the binary system. We need to have two sides that are in balance. So, we did make our 15 euros, but we will not be able to spend that money until we have 9 more centers in balance, or 9 profit centers. That equals 27 centers in balance, and that equals 45 euros. That will be the lowest payment that the system will deposit on our account. When? Immediately, because our system and our deposits are immediate. Money on your account means that you can spend it immediately. This also means that right here in Magic Company, our associate can be registered, return their investment, and make profit on top of that, and all of this in just one day. I don't think something like this is possible in any other popular MLM company, so I will be free to say that we went far ahead from the others on more than one level. For minimal payment for many of our centers, we need to have 24 profit centers in balance. That means 1 towards 3 or 2 towards 3, or the other way around. Of course, if working further on, we get to increase our payments, but we always need to have 9 centers in balance, and that equals 15 euros or 60 euros, 75 euros, 90 euros, 105 euros, and so on and on. Of course that the payments can come from more than one center who made their balance, but also, of course that the payments can show up more than once in one day. The calculations are being made every 8 hours, 365 days in a year. Our system works constantly, and that is what makes it unique. Also, we don't have to be on the internet to see when we got our payment, or to see how much profit we have made, because we get a text message straight to our cell phone number that we have provided on our webpage during the registration. Of course, we can change the cell phone number if needed. When our next available center has 27 new profit centers in balance, we get 45 euros. How? Let's say someone just took a package with 7 or 15 web pages. Our associate continues to work. Those centers are under his name, of course, but they also add to our centers above his centers. So, when these two centers have made and paid us 45 euros, center above these two centers made a balance of its left and its right side. It calculates and pays us 90 euros. So when our next available centers make profit of 45 euros, the center above pays us 90 euros. But now we also have a profit center in the third level that made its balance, and he pays us 180 euros. By filling the following available places, our profit centers are making 45 euros. Profit centers in the second level are making their balance, and we are getting 90 euros. So the center in our third level made its balance, so it calculates and deposits 180 euros. Of course, our upper center has made its balance and it pays us 360 euros. Okay, now that things are a bit more clearer, let's go check out that profit. Our first level paid us a total of 360 euros. So the profit centers on our second level paid us 360 euros. Two centers on the third level also gave us 360 euros. The upper center on the fourth level gave us 360 euros. All of that combined gives us 1,440 euros. When? Someone will make this profit in 3 days, someone in a week, someone in a month. Regardless of the timing, your payments are still immediate. This is where we are recognizing the power of binary system and profit calculation. Of course that the profit gets increased when the payment comes from more and more levels. And this is exactly why 90% of our business partners chooses the most profitable package, the family package. This package brings you 15 web pages and 15 profit centers. The strength of the binary system here doesn't put the emphasis on the width opposed to some other systems. Our emphasis is on the depth or the downline. This is why we can develop an impressive number of levels from the centers below our centers. Working this way, we're making solid earnings, not just for ourselves, but for our business partners as well, if they're proceeding in the same manner. Unfortunately, there is no upgrading possible later. Once when we realize the power of the binary system and the benefits of the payment that are coming from more and more levels, all we can do is buy more packages under our primary package. The procedure is the same. We choose the name of the page, but the duplication is not the same anymore. Okay, let's talk some more about the differences. When our package of 3 profit centers makes and pays 45 euros and 45 euros from the lower center, upper center pays us 90 euros. But as the system goes on, when our lower systems make a profit of 90 euros, upper center brings us 180 euros. This is what happens with 15 web pages or 15 profit centers package. When our lower levels have made 90 euros, the second level centers have made 180 euros. Then 360 euros and 720 euros from the upper profit center. The difference here is obvious. The spillover. When you're filling a glass and filling it some more, it starts to spill. According to the binary system, when our mentor and the business partners that have joined the business even before our mentor fill their available places, or if we choose to work as recommended, meaning developing the system more and more into the depths. When 2 of your business partners include 2 business partners of their own, one of their business partners will come to one of your available centers. This is how people from different levels are cooperating, helping each other, and showing some serious teamwork and effort. Operating in this manner, we're making profit for every business partner whose centers have made their balance. Binary system, teamwork, balance means profit. 365 days. Now, this is something really good. What we have achieved once under our profit centers is ours forever, and we get to use it as long as we want to. How? Well, basically, we have rented our profit centers for the period of 365 days. Now that 365 days period has expired, all we need to do, if we're not satisfied with the profit that we have made in 1 year, is to renew our profit centers. For the system, our renewal means one more business partner. If we are not satisfied with the profit that we have made in 1 year, neither our business partners will be. After all, they did join the business after us. So what happens next? The renewal of their centers means the same as it means for us, more business partners. For example, someone registered in the 3rd month of the year 2009 and he made a profit of 300 euros. Let's keep it small for now. How much will he make in the 3rd month of the year 2010? Our business partner has renewed his centers, of course. All of the business partners that have registered during the 3rd month of the year 2009 will do the same, meaning they will renew their profit centers. Our business partner will get paid 300 euros in the 3rd month of the year 2010. Is that all? Of course not. Plus all the new registrations that will take place in the 3rd month of the year 2010. If our business partner in the 2nd month had made 1,300 euros, then our business partner in the 4th month of the year 2010 gets the payment of 1,300 euros just from the renewing of the profit centers, plus all of the new registrations. Will there be more registrations? Well, most of us has a driver's license, and I don't see any driving schools getting closed, but I do see them raising prices and adding more rules and regulations. This business will stop once that people won't be needing more money. If one of your business partners forgets to renew its profit centers, your business or your profit are not jeopardized. Profit centers that your business partner has are still in the system, and the profit still goes through his centers and increases your income. This is not a chain. An individual can never tear down your structure or tear down the entire system. How to work and make profit from the registration. Just a little recommendation. From our own registration, if we're choosing the family package or the package with 15 web pages and 15 profit centers, we're earning already just to check if the system really works. On the first profit center, we have 7 centers on the left and 7 centers on the right. The system will calculate 3 centers left and 6 centers right. That would be 9 centers in balance and profit of 15 euros. Our next profit center has 3 centers on the left and 3 centers on the right, but doesn't have a balance, so we're waiting for someone to get registered. First person registered, the system will put on our first available spot on the left side. If the person registered has took the package of 15 profit centers, they're adding 12 profit centers in the system before it. So now this profit center has made its balance, and that balance gets transferred into the upper profit center. And this would be the graphicon of the other profit center. When we register our second business partner through our web page, the system will put our new business partner on the first available center on the right side. The calculation is immediate, same as your payment of 60 euros. Our first business partner is working, his centers are in balance, and he's getting payments. But this is also our left side, and we don't have a balance. That means we are not getting paid. What to do? Here is a solution. We will register our next business partner over the web page of our second registered partner, not over our web page. What is going on? We have helped our second registered partner, but we are getting our calculation and payment from our upper profit center. As our business partner is continuing to work, we're getting payments from our first profit center. And for our second registered partner, we have provided 2/3 of the business. All he needs to do is to register one person, and he will start getting his payments. Before 365 days have expired and he didn't get a single payment, but he has, let's say, 3.5 or 10,000 euros on hold. Is he going to renew his centers? Of course he will, because in the second year he includes just one more business partner. There comes his calculation and payment. Now that we have 2 working lines, we can open the third line, and we can have our payments from 2 profit centers. If we are talking about a partner with 15 profit centers, the system will calculate 2/3 or 6 profit centers from our stronger, in this case left side, and 1/3 or 3 profit centers from our right or our weaker side. 15 divided by 3 is 5 times 15 euros. That means that we will be getting payments of 75 euros from 2 profit centers. The very same continues to happen for every registered person in that line. Choosing your package. So, 90 euros for 3 profit centers or 3 web pages, 170 euros for 7 profit centers or 7 web pages, 330 euros for 15 profit centers or 15 web pages. Price per center is 20 euros and the registration fee is 30 euros for any number of centers. This amount you will be charged once and never again. A little insight to the annual business plan with only 2 business partners. Every new business partner registers just 2 new partners within a month. And this is how the average of registration with 7 profit centers would look like. 2 partners, 12 months, and 2 more partners. Now we're looking at 8 business partners. I will just say what can happen in 12 months and leave the reading and the numbers up to you. So in 12 months we have 8,192 business partners. In 12 months we have 8,192 partners with 7 profit centers, and that makes 57,330 profit centers. 12 months, 8,192 business partners with 7 profit centers is 9 centers by 15 euros. That makes 57,330 profit centers. 12 months, 8,192 business partners with 7 profit centers. That makes 95,550 euros in 1 year. Thank you for your time. Now that you have this information, use it, get registered, recommend, start earning and making profit, provide solid income for yourself. We are here to help out if needed on your way straight up to the top. Welcome. Magic, the best is yet to come.